So I zip like 5 miles down the road, this canoe launch near my house. And there's a guy there. He's a black guy. He has no shirt on. And he is like the perfect specimen. You know, if aliens were to come down and get the perfect human being based on physique alone, they would select this guy.
Okay.
But he's not doing well. Like he's walking along his car, like holding the car, supporting himself, like it was a big crutch or something. And I see him struggling in the parking lot. And I'm like, do I just ignore this man and leave him alone? Which good call, Kyle. Or do I do what I do and offer to lend him a hand? Because I've been in that situation so many times, right? It's an outdoor area with like a walking park and a canoe launch and stuff. As a frequent injury, as opposed to an injurer, a person who receives injuries all the fucking time.
Injurar.
Yeah. Okay. There have been like, heck, the last time I was in Colorado, I needed to carry like a little 20-pound bag with, toiletries and clothes to my room, but I have a broken leg. And someone is like, can I carry that? It's just 30 feet. It's nothing for them. But for me, I'm hopping around on one foot painfully, off balance, etc. It was a huge act of kindness for someone to carry my bag just, from the bike to the room.
Yeah.
And
so I'm offering this crippled black man looking fit.
Looking fucking fit. I can't overstate that this guy looked like he was an NFL wide receiver.
All right, so you're at least semi-hard, like heading toward him. You're like, I'm gonna have a black friend and a workout buddy, and he's like into outdoorsy stuff. Like this might be my black soulmate.
So you're bricked up.
All aflutter.
All right, I'm a little insulted by the semi-hard thing. I'm a Blue Chew customer.
Okay, you're diamond.
Rock
fully
hard.
Yeah. Very vascular. Okay.
And so anyway, I turn off the bike and I'm like, hey, you all right? Do you need a hand or anything? And he looks at me. He's like, yeah, I'm all right. Are you all right? Like aggressively. And I was like, oh, my bad. Like I thought I saw you limping. And he goes, yeah, I'm disabled. And then I realized, and I look a little closer and his car is in the handicap spot that he's using as a crutch to get around. And I'm like, the fuck? I gotta get my ass kicked by this fucking perfect
Not if you're
with
quick.
no legs.
Well,
and well, not no legs, just not.
Now we know why his upper body is so powerful.
Yeah. I think maybe he gets around by wheelchair all the time, or I wouldn't be surprised if he had stilts for his
It's
arms.
not a hobby.
And just fucking, got around like that.
It's like that.
But anyway, yeah, and I like doubled down on the apology. I'm like, I've disturbed your peace. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Apology.
And yeah,
come on, you're in the right here.
You were trying to be. You were trying to be helpful.
This uppity, crippled fella in a parking lot who doesn't know how to accept a little. He should have been like, "Yes, friend, I'm doing great. Having a hard time getting around since the war. You know how it is. Like fucking hit it back, dude."
He could have.
You're in the right here, Woody.
Yeah, my heart was in the right place. It turned out maybe I should have left this guy alone.
Do you think you could have taken him?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. So here's the thing. I have a bad leg too. I'm still not 100% on the broken leg. So the advantage I'd normally have, like being able to wrestle him and push him to where I wanted to go, might be somewhat like Taylor. But
he can barely stand. So let's just say we're even now.
Well, if we're gonna be even on the legs, he's kicking my ass in the upper body. I need a leg advantage.
You can't let him to bring you to the ground.
Yeah.
That's his
Taylor,
domain.
You've seen enough hockey fights to know that a lot of it.
More different.
This is
Dude, this guy.
This is the guy you asked.
Have you guys seen the video of this guy like wrestling?
Yes,
it's not fair.
He wrestles like skinny little white guys because they're in his weight class.
Mm-hmm. He beats the shit out of people. It's so great because he's got no weight in his lower body, and so he gets a hold of them, and it's like me grabbing a small dog's paw. I can do whatever I want with it. Like it's incredible. It's wild. Yeah. It looks, it's a shame, but when you see people dealt that hand, it's good to see him like play it the best they can.
So whenever I see someone built like that, I really wonder what that undercarriage looks like. Is it just like, is it like on Rick and Morty when he was going to donate his penis and they were like, yeah, we'll just have a loose tube of urethra just hanging here? Or does he have like a dick and balls down there that he has to like put in some sort of supportive thing so that he can hop around and like he's bouncing on his
seemed to be
balls
cut off
all
at
the
belly
time.
button. I wonder how he.
It looks like he's cut off like right at the bottom of his nipples, like right here, like he's so little.
Can you bring him back, Zach?
Yeah, I think if you see another video of him, like he looks shorter in that picture. Like I think maybe I'm
like he's cut off before the cum gutters, right? The Adonis lines. Like where is his dick? I want to, and the butthole. I need to see his butthole too. I need to see that man nude. I need to know what's going on under there because it looks like okay. And well, it's all draping in the picture on the right.
I can't tell what's up. It looks like he could do a one-arm pull.
He's like a magician trying to pull a lady out of there or something. He's not fooling me. Anything could be in there.
Well, look at the pants. See, they're like kind of around his waist, and it looks like there's more underneath that.
It looks like there's something left picture, left of the picture. What is that filling space under the skirt?
That's his dick, Woody. Jesus.
Oh. All right, now I need to see it.
Fucking hog.
Now I really want to see it.
No, I see what you're talking about, and I'm curious. I'm so curious about. He was born this way, huh?
Oh, and his belly button exists.
His belly button
on the right. I
exist.
see it. Yeah.
Doesn't it have to? Don't you kind of
he
need
was
one of those?
born. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got a belly button in every.
Touché. All right,
he's not Kyle XY. Remember that show?
I do remember that show vaguely. So I this guy,
he wrestles at 106 pounds, so he's
okay. That's kind of
stronger.
Thrashing people,
dude. I wonder what he benches.
How good is he? Like his legs are useful too, and certainly leverage is useful. Like,
yeah, but imagine all the muscle you could build on your. Like, what do the other 100-pound kids look like that this dude
exactly
is destroying?
You can see.
Also, how many of your wrestling moves no longer work now? Because how much of your grappling relies on being able to like use their legs and shit?
You're right, because I was looking at it from the other direction, which is how many of his wrestling moves don't work because there's just a lot you can.
All of his wrestling moves work because he probably doesn't learn to do very many with his legs. I would imagine.
That's
right. He's been training his whole life.
How many options are closed off to him? I'm trying to say
you're never gonna double like that guy.
No. His workout is P.
True.
Would you want to be like
push?
Would you want to be alive if you we're in that situation? There goes my light. You fucking dog. You fucking dog.
What did the dog do?
He knocked the light over. He's been over here playing this whole time.
Dog?
The little one.
His brand new dog that he got.
Oh, Toby.
No, if I were born like this, I would hope that I would like do something like this and be like, all right, this is the hand I was dealt. What's the best possible thing I can do? Like, all right, wrestling.
Small
beat the shit out of people in my weight class. Like,
wait, hold on. Is your background a green screen?
Yes.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you green screen sound foam padding?
Because Kyle took a bunch of time like a year ago to make a white or a red and black foam pad behind him. And then I just put one up as a joke.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and I haven't.
Anyway, okay, yeah.
Since then.
Sorry. If you were the wrestler guy, you would hope. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just want to like kill yourself. Like you'd want to see what you could do, right?
Like no one.
Your expectations, people's expectations for you are so low. Like when you excel and like actually get to be like dominant in something like this guy.
Like humans get used to stuff like surprisingly fast. Like even if you lose like senses or if you lose like a leg or whatever, I think like pretty quickly people acclimate. I think as like healthy people, you see somebody crippled and you might think like, oh my God, like every single day you must hate your life for using a wheelchair. But I think people get used to it pretty quickly. Like even I think there's even high quality of life reported with people with shut-in syndrome, which are the people that literally can only move their eyes. So I imagine if those people report doing decently, then I mean everybody else is doing okay as well.
Oh my God!
Except for people with like really big like chronic pain, that'll be the thing that'll fuck you up.
Do you know what happens if that person doesn't blink 5 times for 5 stars? Hey, Billy, it's time. They want to know how you're enjoying your care. 5 blinks is 5 stars. Go ahead into the iPad. Go ahead, Billy. Yeah. What is he gonna blink once? He's not gonna be alive when they get there.
Yeah, it'd be like, all right, are you hungry? Blink once for yes or twice for no, and they blink, and you just wait. You just still not hungry. Like his eyes are watering, trying not somebody's peckish. That would be a horrible reality. Yeah, they need. I could totally understand like having a good quality of life without the use of your legs, but I didn't know about shut-in syndrome. That was what it was called. Just being able to use your eyes.
Something
that's like that's such a horrifying prison. Like imagine that. You have no ability to communicate. Like you're just like a piece of furniture. Like that would fucking suck. And you couldn't even do anything. You couldn't even like roll into a pool if you wanted to end it. Horrible. How do these people report that they have good lives? I'm genuinely.
I think they communicate with eye trackers and stuff generally.
Kyle, I think you're muted. I'm not sure though, unless you just mouth the word.
Oh, really?
No, I hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I'm mouthing words to the little dog. I'm like, no, don't chew my cords. No, don't bite my feet. Your teeth are sharp.